Good morning, students. Now, our next topic of chapter number 7 is BMI, Body Mass Index. What is the meaning of body mass index? The body mass index is a statistical measurement which compares a person's weight and height. It was invented by Adolf Quetelet. That's why it is also known as Quetelet Index. It is the most widely used tool to identify the weight problems. Actually, it does not measure the percentage of body fat, but it is a very useful tool to estimate a healthy body weight based on how tall a person is. BMI, body mass index, is very easy to measure and evaluate with the help of BMI. A person comes to know whether he is underweight, normal weight or overweight or in the categories of obesity. BMI can be defined as the person's body weight divided by the square of his height. Body mass index of a person can be calculated by the following formula. Body mass index means BMI equals to body weight divided by height square. Example, a person's body weight is 70 kg and his height is 1.70 meter. Then how will we calculate the body mass index of a person? First we use the formula body weight divided by height into height means height square. Now put the value. The body weight of a person is 70 kg and the height is 1.70 multiplied by 1.70. What the answer will be? The answer will be 24.22 kilogram per meter square. Precautions during the measurement. The body weight should be taken on a reliable and perfect weighing machine. Zero the scales before the client steps onto them. One must wear minimum clothes during taking body weight. Ask the client to remove any heavy item from their pockets and remove any heavy item of clothing. Ensure you note the client's state and time of day for testing to ensure any subsequent test can be taken under identical conditions. When measuring weight, ask client to look straight ahead and stay still on the scales. Wait for the needle digital screen to settle before recording the measurement. Now our next topic is what is waist-hip ratio. In simple word, it is a comparison of measurement of waist to that of hip. It is calculated by dividing waist circumference with hip circumference. It is defined as the measurement of waist circumference divided by hip circumference. Waist-hip ratio equals to waist circumference upon hip circumference. How to calculate? For example, if a male person's waist measurement is 33 inches and the hip measurement is 44 inches. To calculate, first we have to write the formula. The formula is waist circumference divided by hip circumference. Now put the value as according to formula. What is the measurement of waist circumference? The measurement of waist circumference is 33. Now divided by 44, the answer will be 0.75. It can be measured in inch or centimeter. Weight and height guide chart. If your height is between 71 and 76 inches, the normal weight is between 136 and 197 pounds. If you find that your weight is heavier than those ranges, it means that you are overweight or even obese. If your height is 58 up to 60 inches, your normal weight should be 91 to 123 pounds. If your weight is 61 to 65 inch, the normal weight is 100 to 144 pounds. If your height between 66 and 70 inches, the normal weight is 118 and 167 pounds. Our next topic is somatotypes, endomorphy, mesomorphy and ectomorphy. The word Somatotype was used by renowned psychologist William H. Sheldon to describe a body type on the basis of human physics. In 1940, he, along with S.S. Stevens and W.B. Tucker, authored a book named The Varieties of Human Physics. William Sheldon was an American psychologist who devoted his life to observing the variety of human bodies and temperaments. Somatotypes refers to the underlying physics and are not changed. In 1940s, Sheldon developed a theory that there are three basic body types or somatotypes. The three components as endomorphy, mesomorphy and ectomorphy, each associated with personality characteristics representing a correlation between physics and temperament. This schema was illustrated as a triangle of extremes with a coming together of the extremes into a balanced center. Endomorphy or endomorphs. The endomorph body type is generally soft but solid. They gain fat very easily. They are usually of shorter build with thick arms and legs. Muscles are strong, especially the upper legs. Endomorphs find it very easy to gain weight when it comes to training. Unfortunately, a large portion of this weight is fat, not muscles. Endomorphy focused on the digestive system. Endoderm has the tendency towards plumpness, tolerant, love of comfort, and extrovert. To keep fat gain to a minimum, they must always train cardio as well as weights. As long as the person has a high protein intake in their diet, supplements are not needed. Endomorphs find they are naturally strong in leg exercises like the squat. They usually have a round face, short neck, double chin, and wide hips. Generally, extreme endomorphs are unsuccessful in events requiring agility, speed, endurance, or jumping. They may be successful in throwing event, athletics, golf archery, or similar activities. Endomorphic body type: soft and round shaped body, wide hips and narrow shoulders, gain muscles and fat very easily, overdeveloped digestive system, round physique, stocky build, muscles not so well defined, finds it hard to lose fat, slow metabolism. Underdeveloped muscles are the body type of endomorphy. Associated personality traits are love of food, evenness of emotions, good humored and relaxed, need for affections. Now, the next body type is mesomorph. A mesomorph has a large bone structure, large muscles, and naturally athletic physique. A mesomorph has a solid muscular big boned physique characterized by hardness, squareness, and ruggedness. They are usually moderate in height. They are strong in lifting or carrying loads. Such individuals are recognized by their large chest, slender waist, long torso, and relatively short and powerful legs and arms. Mesomorphy focused on musculature and circulatory system. Has the tendency towards muscularity, energetic, active, aggressive, risk taker. They are good in events of power, strength, endurance, agility, and usually excel in and enjoy body contact sports. They are the best body type for bodybuilding. They find it quite easy to gain and lose weight. They are naturally strong, which is the perfect platform for building muscles. They respond the best to weight training, especially for beginners. Gain are usually seen very quickly. The downside to mesomorphs is they gain fat more easily than ectomorphs. This means they must watch their calorie intake, a combination of weight training and cardio works are best for mesomorphs. Typical traits of mesomorphs are athletic, well-defined muscles, hard muscular body, overly mature appearance, strong shoulder and narrow waist, rectangular shaped body, upright posture, gain muscle easily, gain fat more easily than ectomorphs. The third body type is ectomorphs. Ectomorphs focused on the nervous system and the brain. The tendency toward artistic, sensitive, apprehensive, and introvert. Ectomorphs have slender body, short trunk, long legs, and arms. They also tend to have narrow chest, long slender neck, and very little fat. Their muscles are often thin and underdeveloped. Having weak tendons and ligaments, injuries are very common in such persons in body contact games. They find it very hard to gain weight. They have a fast metabolism resulting in burning up calories very quickly. Such individuals need a huge amount of calories in order to gain weight. Workouts should be short. They should focus on big muscles group. Supplements are definitely recommended. They should eat before bed to prevent muscles metabolism during the night. Generally, such individuals can lose fat very easily, which makes cutting back to lean muscle easier for them. Typical traits of ectomorph are small, delicate frame and bone structure, train and flat chest, young appearance, tall and lightly muscled, stooped shoulder, lean muscle mass, thin legs and arms, fast metabolism, finds it hard to gain weight. Athletic success is usually experienced in sports requiring support of the body, weight, and little body contact, such as tennis, track events, badminton, etc. Associated personality traits are self conscious, socially anxious, mentally intense. Next topic is measurement of health related fitness. Anthropometric measurements of weight, height, leg and arm length, waist, circumference, skin fold, etc. are very significant indicator of health. These measurements indicate whether an individual's body measurements are proper for that individual's chronological age or not. The etymology of anthropometry is anthropos means man and metro means measure, refers to the measurement of human individual. The study of anthropometry is the study of human body measurements to assist in understanding human physical variations. Data collected enable to know the physical growth and development, health problems such as overweight or underweight, comparison of height, etc. Anthropometry includes measurement of height, measurement of weight, measurement of arm length, measurement of leg length, and measurement of skin fold.